All right, WebEx in 2020. This video is going to go through all the products that now fall under the WebEx brand in 2020 and look at some of the coolest features. So what is the definition of WebEx? Over the past few years, Cisco has expanded WebEx and rebranded a few other products to now be a part of WebEx. After looking at everything, I think a good definition is all things you see hosted in the cloud. The only exception to this that I'm aware of is on-premise WebEx, and that is actually going end of sale in July 2020, which means we'll then be on maintenance mode, which means no more product updates, but will still be supported until 2023. The first thing I'm going to do is clearly define the major categories of WebEx video conferencing as they exist right now. To illustrate this, I'm going to have a few slides of old Cisco slide decks. The first video conferencing product is Cisco WebEx Meeting Center. This is the main, most common products that I use on a daily basis. This is probably the product that most people think of when they hear the word WebEx. It can be thought of as just their common video conferencing product. It allows you to share files, join from a wide variety of devices, and record meetings. And that's just a few of the features. If you guys want a more comprehensive list, you can go check out their data sheets. And that goes for all these slides that I'm going to show you right now. This is just going to be a brief overview. The next product is Cisco WebEx Event Center. This is going to be similar to the Meeting Center that we just looked at. The main difference between events and Meeting Center is capacity. Events can have up to 3,000 participants, but only 200 of them can actually interact with the meeting. The rest of the participants are basically just receivers in a unicast, and their only interaction is through the QA function. This is going to be ideal for larger trainings and larger all-hands-on-deck type announcements at large companies. The next product is Cisco WebEx Training Center. I'm pretty sure that I've actually never interacted with this one, but it's the product that's specifically geared for delivering trainings. If you look at what's emphasized, it's the interactivity with breakout lab sessions, testing, and reporting. The next one is going to be Cisco WebEx Support Center. This is another one that I know very little about, but obviously it's specifically geared for support. Now, I would say that this would be a good fit for what TAC does, but I don't think that TAC actually does this. Every time that I've been on with TAC, it seems they're just using the normal Meeting Center to me. The part of this that I'm kind of curious about is the Advanced Web ACD. I'm not sure exactly what that means. What's the engine behind it? Does that mean it has its own contact center functionality? I'm not quite sure. So these have been the major categories of WebEx video conferencing, which includes WebEx Meeting Center, events, support, and training. Now we're going to go over to webex.com and look at their other solutions under the WebEx brand. Okay, so here we are at webex.com, and I've clicked on the solutions thing up here in the upper left-hand corner. The first thing that I want to say is webex.com is really geared towards marketing to non-technical people. It's not a good place to get in-depth technical information. Okay, so 4 of these things are going to be equivalent to the video conferencing products that we just looked at. The first of which is video conferencing. So this video conferencing page, I want to say roughly equates to Cisco WebEx Meeting Center, which was that first one that we looked at, their main video conferencing product. I'm not going to go as in depth in all this stuff here. You can click on Learn More if you wanted to, and look at these features and characteristics of Meeting Center. And I say it roughly equates to this page because not everything on here is exactly what Meeting Center does. You can see right here that it says you can have up to 100,000 people. This is not This is not a Meeting Center capability. Okay, so here we are, scrolled all the way down to the bottom of the page. We can see webcasting right here. Webcasting is a product that basically does a one-way broadcast to a very high number of participants, going up to 100,000. It's basically like TV over WebEx. Okay, so the second page that we're going to look at here is this one called Webinars. So you can see that they're using the word webinars actually in place of Event Center, but that's definitely what it is. So Event Center, again, is the one that can hold up to 3,000 participants and is good for the larger meetings and trainings. The next one we're going to look at is Cloud Calling. Cloud Calling, we haven't gone over this one yet. This is where you can use the same 7800 and 8800 series phones that register to Call Manager on premise and then register them to the cloud for call control. This technology came from the BroadSoft acquisition, and Cisco is really trying to push customers in this direction. You can see here that they have the Teams soft client also. It will also register to this calling platform. You can see that it supports video calls. Here they talk a little bit about the management platform. I agree, it certainly is a very easy platform to use. In this part here, move to the cloud your way. Here's where they talk about the WebEx Edge infrastructure, which is basically how you integrate the cloud call control with the on-premise call control through the expressway. Okay, so the next page we're going to look at is Team Collaboration right here. This Team Collaboration page is completely about the WebEx Teams soft client. It's something that I'm very familiar with and that I work with on a daily basis. This page pretty much just walks through the features with how easy it is to use, how it has persistent messaging, how you can share files with the team, how you can do whiteboarding, and a little bit about its security features. Next, we're going to go to online training management. So this product is, again, that product that allows you to specialize on interactive training. We already discussed this a little bit, so I'm not really going to go into this one anymore. So Contact Center. That's my understanding. This product is roughly equivalent to UCCX. It's just that it's hosted in the cloud. Okay, so the download link here will just take you to a page that will download the installers for the clients. Video support. Okay, so this one is the support-focused product that we already looked at, so I'm not going to go into that one anymore. And cognitive collaboration. So cognitive collaboration, this is the AI page, and it's definitely the one that I think is the most interesting, and we're going to go through the features a little bit here. So WebEx Assistant, the main concept here is that it's going to be like having a Siri or an Alexa control your meetings. You can use your voice to start, join meetings, share your screen, basically control a conference with voice commands. Proactive join just means that when you have a meeting come up, it's going to give you a prompt, and then you can join the meeting by clicking on that prompt. So proximity pairing. This is where the conferencing unit uses ultrasound to pair with the end devices. It's mostly meant for just viewing and following along with the presentation rather than controlling it. It allows people to walk into the room and connect to the device and see the shared content. What's cool about it is it has native security in it that it relies on direct line of sight. So the assumption would be that everybody in the meeting should be able to view the content, and someone who's in the hall and doesn't have access to the meeting wouldn't be able to access the content because the ultrasound is blocked by the walls. And that is compared to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi that would be able to connect through the walls. So people insights. This quickly delivers a ton of information about somebody. If you don't know who someone is in the meeting and want to learn about them, you can pull in both internal directory information, and there is a scraping functionality that pulls information from public bios. Basically, it's a super stalker tool. So facial recognition. Pretty self-explanatory here. The whole point is to recognize who's in the meeting so that all the participants can better track who is saying what. Noise detection and suppression. This one's pretty cool. So they've identified all of the common problems on conferences, or a lot of the common problem noises on conferences, and it automatically knows to recognize those noises and suppress those sound waves. So this includes noises like sirens, keyboard typing, mouse clicks, dog barking, and automatically suppresses those sound waves. Real-time analytics. So I guess we're going to be getting more detailed real-time information about usage, peak hours, and what devices are being used. All right, so WebEx Teams. This one's just on here because there's going to be a whole bunch of AI and programmability functionality built into the WebEx Teams soft clients. Transcripts. This is going to be a service that does cost extra, and it involves... I should cut out transcripts. So transcripts, this is going to be an extra service that provides transcripts of the meetings. I'm guessing that it would integrate with the facial recognition feature in order to know who is saying what and make accurate transcripts. And then lastly, we have device analytics. So basically, we're going to get a bunch more detailed information at the device level. All right, so that wraps it up. That's the main product categories and features of WebEx in 2020. So if you found this helpful, give the video a like and subscribe. That way you won't miss the next video.